Hi, I'm Kim from Poppy Tree Frames. We offer a huge array of picture frames and other home decor products with a ton of customizable options and arrangements. And now we've created a new website that will allow you to be inventive and visualize new ideas if you want to be creative. It will also allow you to see and customize pre-designed sets and frames we've created and know look great. This video will give you a general overview on how to get the most of our new website. Once you pull up the Poppy Tree Frames website, you'll see that we've divided our products into these 9 categories. Standard frames are our single-layered frames. Sets is where we've pre-designed a ton of great frame arrangements. Our Frame of the Week section is where we post at least one frame each week to offer at a killer discount. Strata frames are our 2-layered frames. Collage frames are our multiple opening frames. Our ready-made section is where we post frames that we've already made and are ready to ship. You'll find our experiments, model frames, and extras in this section. Print frames are pattern-faced frames. Specialty frames is our catch-all for any product that doesn't fit in the other categories. Here you'll find cool things like ornaments, pumpkin frames, silhouettes, mirrors, coat hook frames, and chalkboards. And finally, we have our gift certificates. Let's say I'm interested in a strata frame, one of our 2-layered frames. There are lots of styles, so I'll check out the second page. And I like the style Nebula. Below the main image, you'll see our color options. Let's say I'm interested in getting the frame with Timberwolf on the back frame and beige wood on the front frame. And I'd like it to be in an 11 by 14. Now, one of the great things about our amazing new website is that it will allow you to see this frame and play with the options before you buy it. Below the price, you'll see the Preview Standard Size Frames button. You can preview any standard size frame with this button. You can see which sizes are standard when you're selecting the size. All the standard sizes say standard next to them. Well, 11 by 14 is a standard size, so let's preview it. This will bring up the custom frame tool where the frame I just designed pops right up. From here, I can play with the design. If I want to see the details about the frame, I can either hover over the frame or click the Item Details button to keep the details shown. I can add a frame. I can remove the frame. I can change the style. I can change the inside of the frame to be square, which takes away some style points, but it's great for documents and some images that need to be shown right to the edge. I can take away the strata or add the second layer of frame. I can change the frame size. I can rotate the frame. I can change the color with the paint button. I can even make my frame a print frame with the pattern button. I can take away the pattern by clicking the box with the X in it. I can also add a photo to see how the frame will look completed. So let's add the photo I want to frame. You'll only want to upload images around 2 megabytes or less, or the image will be huge when it appears and take a long time to load. I'm going to change my picture size. And now I can see that the frame will need to be vertical. So I'm going to rotate my frame and then rotate my photo. That looks pretty good, but I'm going to experiment a bit. Let's say I want a bigger and longer frame, so I'll change this 11 by 14 to a 16 by 24. And then recenter and size the photo. Now let's say I want more color, so I'm going to change the back frame to beige wood. And if I want to change the front frame, I just click the arrow to the left of the colors And I'm going to choose fresh green. That looks like a good match. Now let's say I want to see if any of the prints work well with my design. I'll click the pattern button and scroll through some of the patterns. And I really like the way that Aqua Damask works with my design. Now I'm wondering how this is going to look on my wall. By clicking the Surface Details button here on the bottom right, I can enter the size of my wall where I'll be hanging the frame. And my wall is just slightly gray, so I'll select the color that best matches. That looks perfect. Now, any design you create within the tool needs to be added to your cart through the tool. So I'm going to push the Add to Cart button. Then I'm going to be asked if I'd like standard, non-glare, or no safety glass. I'm going to select non-glare, and voila! So let's say I'm interested in a set of frames. Well, the Custom Frame tool can be used for sets as well. Just click on the Sets button. And let's say I'm interested in set 11. When I click on the Customize button, the set will now appear in the Custom Frame tool where I can customize it. Or I can completely change it into my own unique set. It's fun to just play around with shapes and arrangements to see what looks good. I think you'll be surprised with how easy it is for you to come up with new sets using this tool. Sometimes a few tweaks can create a whole new look. And there we go, that looks great. If you want to create something completely new, you can always get to the Custom Frame tool through the Custom Frame tool button on the menu bar. Here you'll start with a blank canvas ready for your creativity. Now before you order, here are a few helpful tips to keep in mind. First, you get free shipping when your order is over $100 and within the continental US. Second, we are constantly offering new products and great deals. So if you want to stay in the loop, be sure to sign up for our newsletter on our homepage or visit us at Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter. And lastly, if you ever need anything, we are more than happy to help. The easiest way to contact us is to email us at info@poppytreeframes.com. And so for me and the rest of the Poppy Tree team, thank you for joining us. Happy designing!